Attention. Hull failure imminent. All personnel abandon ship. Launch in 3, 2, 1.
Yeah. Oh. Come on. Ah, there you go. Bit of a close call. How's my PDA doing?
You have suffered minor head trauma. This is considered a nocturnal outcome.
What is...
The VA has now rebooted in emergency mode with one directive: to keep you alive on an alien world. Please refer to the data bank for detailed survival advice. Good luck.
Well, the question is... what is this planet? Obviously we're in a life pod, which is flotatable, but we'll see. God.
Orbital hull failure. Cause unknown. Zero human life signs detected.
It's just all water. Anyways, guess there's one thing to help getting off this planet. It's taking the first step into water. It's kind of cool. Okay. First things first. We definitely need some fibers from the kelp. There's some salvage. Could probably get something from that, so I'll grab that.
Oxygen.
Creepvine. Of course, oxygen is not going to be a trouble as long as I'm wary. I'm not sure whether I'm unlucky or
Life on this planet grows in unusually distinct
just
and diverse ecological biomes.
to be thankful
Further study
that I'm alive on, at least on any planet. But as far as I know, the only way out is something called the Aurora rocket, which is, if I remember correctly, the only blueprint to that is in the captain's quarters, and we're not getting there anytime soon. Get some titanium from that salvage though. And here we have one of the best things that we can use. The knife. Let's go down here. Okay. If I remember correctly, those can be used to make batteries. So that will be useful. We'll need coral table along the way. We'll get that. I have heard of a ship called the Degassi that landed here, apparently. They've never responded, but maybe they are alive. Maybe Maybe they didn't die of the crash. Maybe they're just surviving. Off of what exactly? I'm not too sure. But there's always that little spark of hope that really helps. Of the other life pods, who knows? They're out there somewhere. As of for any survivors in the Aurora, accounting for the life pods that we had on board, there were at least enough room for 100 people at least. Plus, uh, the fact that on Earth, where you fly in planes, you barely die from the crash itself. It's either the fire that gets you if it's a land crash, or you drown if it's a crash on water. An egg.
Detecting sulfur
Interesting.
deposits in the local cave systems.
Sulfur
Sulfur is an
deposits.
essential component of the repair tool.
Well, I need to get to the surface. As I was saying, though, I say this like there are people to talk to. And there's only myself. But the probability of there still being people alive, at least inside of the Aurora, is actually quite high. There could be at least 50 people on board at this very moment. Counting for the life pods that did eject, that makes at least 50 people that got out into the life pods, assuming that they're even still alive, and then there were about 230, say, passengers on the Aurora. Uh, I don't want to think about it. Either way. We'll need glass, and we will need lubricant.
Is essential in construction of vehicles
Now,
and power plants.
I don't know how exactly to make a sea glide at the current moment, but I'm sure that we'll find a way. We will make a skater.
This scanner can be used to synthesize blueprints from salvage technology and to record alien biological data.
Thanks for the notice, then. Do a self-scan.
Self-scan complete.
Where vital signs normal, everything.
Continuing to monitor.
A storage container, yes. It does have water and it does have nutrient blocks. It's great. Time to find some sea glide fragments. We'll try going down here. It's further than we've ventured so far, so who knows what's down here.
Oxygen.
We need to go. Life pod's only right there, though. Vital signs stabilized.
Suggests this biome supports extensive biodiversity and connects to a number of small cave networks.
Ah, Very good to know. Start rising about now. I do believe I saw a sea moth fragment. Seeing as we would even be able to get to the surface, which is quite true. I have heard of the moons. They're more pretty in person than I've ever seen.
Detecting increased local radiation levels. Trend is consistent with damage to the Aurora's drive core, sustained during planet fall.
Noted. What is that? Whoa. What are y'all? What are you? A reef bat. We might have you in the database, but I don't think I've ever been taught about you.
Oxygen.
Last dive. I was right. There is indeed a sea glide fragment.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
I don't know if we're gonna make it though.
Oxygen.
We're fine. I still find myself looking back to the Aurora as a home. Hurts to just look at it. One thing that I do ponder and have so far.
Detecting increased foreign bacteria levels in the water. Performing a self-scan is advised.
Might as well get back to the life pod anyways. It is dark after all. One weird thing is that moon moves. That one, on the other hand, doesn't. I wonder if they've incorrectly classified 4546b as the planet that we are on, apparently. Okay. Time for that self-scan. Infected.
Complete. Vital signs normal. Detecting trace amounts of foreign bacteria. Continuing to monitor.
Will you monitor? Might as well make an O2 tank. We already have problems there.
New blueprint acquired.
Deployables. Well, locker. That's not important at the moment. We will take the fiber mesh. Might as well stargaze for the rest of the night, eh? I have heard that the what are they again? The eclipses on this planet are quite dark, seeing as that one's the one that mostly blocks the star. I do find these birds interesting. They're the only flying fauna. There she is. It does feel great to at least see a sunrise. You know, that makes me think of the simulations that we would always have on Aurora, as when we departed, there were several VR and real life experiences that we had to go through just to see if we were, I think it was mentally prepared, that they said. Good days. Good days those were. One thing that does appall me is the clouds. They seem only to circle around this area. I wonder if it's because this has a more of a concentrated mass than the other parts of the world. Meaning, this could be... This is a volcano. I mean, it explains the... Where is it? Come on. Where are you? Come on. Tell me where you are. Come on. I've seen you. Don't go hiding from me now. Come on. No, don't just drop off. I need to know if it's true.
Oxygen.
What do I have one more? We'll see. We'll find it. Eventually, it has to show up, right? Oh, who am I kidding? I need water. These bladderfish should do.
Alien life forms may have unexpected applications. Utilizing alien resources is a proven survival strategy.
And if I do somehow remember correctly, we did have aquarium blueprints that we could assign to our fabricators that we can make. So maybe at some point we won't have to worry about food and water. We'll just have some bladderfish and some peepers in the same aquarium, and then we can start storing them, and then I'm getting ahead of myself. What if I don't even make it that far? What if I die tomorrow? just can't. I just can't think to bear the thought. I am quite intrigued to move out. Tis quite the hefty price. No matter though. All we need for a repair tool is sulfur. I would be comfortable leaving the life pod after we get that, so. The thing is, don't exactly know where to get sulfur around here. Speaking of which, though, must have some property that just absolutely defies the laws of physics, as sulfur on Earth that
30 seconds.
it really doesn't like it. It just doesn't like being a thing. Set fire, can explode. Who knows what it's like here? What are these creatures? I've seen them enough already. Now they're just multiplying. Sandstone outcrops.
Be advised, a common complication for cave divers is loss of orientation, followed by eventual asphyxiation. Silver-based wiring kits are an essential component of many habitat modules.
Gold. Silver ore. We have now one
30
component
seconds.
of the very useful fabricator. Whoa there, buddy. Whoa. Not today. I've got a weapon and you don't. Even if you were to say that you had a weapon, I'd still be far superior, to say the least. Here's that giant coral tube that I was talking about earlier. What's that? I don't know what's happening. Oh. Okay then. So that's sulfur. How convenient. Heading back to life pod now. Even though there's still no one to report to. I'm still thinking about it. Just the times that I've had on the Aurora. It's been my home for the past 15 months. Then I'm just plopped here. Whose idea was it to come by here? The captain is a true man, though. He did stay back with the ship. Anyways, on to repairs. Ow. Wait a minute. That's the thing that hit me in the face, no? It is. Or is it? I really don't know.
The data bank.
An environmental skin. Category 3.
Radio online.
I see.
Emergency distress signal.
Ah, distress signal? That was from me then. May support Leviathan class predators. That's just great. High levels of foreign bacteria. Yeah, I found that out. Beyond Federation space. That's...
Caution. Continued degradation of the Aurora's drive core may result in a quantum detonation. Continuing to monitor.
Oh, that's just great. The people inside of the Aurora, that point. Oh yeah, they're specs. They're not even a threat. Chitinous shell. Would have never guessed that's from chitin. Vehicles. Ah yes, the sea moth. Oh, reliable. And why do I have to view my logs? Never understood that from Altair. I never realized that we could make power cells. I did, however, realize that we could make a high-capacity tank now. Man, I'm gonna have to get used to not having anybody with me. Still saying we.
This is Aurora. Distress signal received. Rescue operation will be dispatched to your location in 9 hours. Continue to monitor for emergency transmissions from other life pods.
From other life pods. That means... That must mean that they... That has to be the... That has to mean that they've survived. It has to. There's no other way. We will make that wiring kit though. I do believe
New blueprint acquired.
we need a battery. Which is no large feat. Just need some message mushrooms. Right. It doesn't automatically craft. Wrong one. Finally, the habitat builder.
The builder, too, is designed to construct habitats capable of withstanding extreme environmental conditions.
Alright. I say we go that way. AKA west. Actually, the sun is setting, but it's worth a shot. I mean, there's got to be land somewhere. If anywhere, and it is a volcano. A crater, if you will. Well, you don't really need to go far to find any lands. We're only still in the kelp zone. Interesting. Some new landscaping right here. This is new. Shell outcrop. A diamond. This is great. What are you?
You will be liable to reimburse the full market price. Your current bill stands at 3 million credits.
3. That's insane. At this point, does Altera even know what they're doing? Holy.
30 seconds.
Well, at least the reef backs are here. I was hoping to find some land by now, but appears not. Tis quite the scary sight. Though, you can't always take your eyes off things. Stop seeing things. Whoa. Does that mean... land? Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Yes. This is... No, it wouldn't be. I don't know. Come on, somebody...
Multiple energy signatures on the
Oh, it
island.
feels so good to run at this point. Multiple energy systems on the island, though. That's... Is that a base? Let's not try and go there. Not just yet. Though it is so good to finally get a breath of fresh air. But those grubbids. Those are grubbids. Though they are quite old and rusty. At least we have Marble Mountains now. And now we can make one for ourselves.
New blueprint acquired.
Question is, where's the base that it supplied food to? Or is supplying? I wouldn't think it up here. I'm going this way. Interesting. Haven't seen those before. I'm getting a feeling I'm being followed. It may just be me being paranoid, but I do doubt it. Maybe it's the excitement of the possibility of finding other people. It's just overwhelming me. Yeah, 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 that's what it is. Yeah. Dang. You know, that reminds me of the Avatar movies. That's actually quite ironic. One of my favorite movie series. Is that a light? A PDA.
Signal location uploaded to PDA.
Degassi.
You brought us to this sodden planet. Told us we'd see a lush payday. Now what do we got some 6 weeks later? A dead crew, a habitat that's half buried, food washed away.
I suppose the executive decisions would be better left to someone with your extensive experience of hitting people in the face.
I know enough not to take unscheduled detours to uncharted planets. That's something you don't want to learn the hard way.
Easy to judge a decision in hindsight. Harder to come up with a plan of your own.
Got one already. We take what we can carry and hunker down in a cave somewhere. I scouted a site, a couple 100 meters deep, lots of metal deposits.
How do you imagine we'd live?
With ready access to building materials, like damn queens, a couple of water filters, a bioreactor, fresh fish. But Chief, we'll eat seaweed salad and drink our own urine if that's what it takes. All that matters is, do you got something better?
Send the coordinates to my PDA. I'll review your proposal.
So they are here.
New PDA data.
The Degassi is somewhat alive. Whether it be, I don't know, just them two, or one thing that I have learned though, it was comprised of 6 people in total. That sounded like the captain, and I've heard rumors that he did hire a mercenary by the name of Marguerite Maida. Assuming that that was her. Well, you know. Oh, come on. Still haven't found me that base yet. This is a nice little hidden entrance though. And it's actually kind of cool. What are you? Maybe I was being followed. Let's stay away from those things. I want to see if I can try and hug the wall here. Try and make my way up here somehow. Come on. Come on. Run. Go. I can't get up there. Time to run back. We'll try the other side. Oh. I guess it's a good thing that I'd come across that dead end. Here's another one of them crawlers, whatever they are. Come here. Come on. Let me kill you. You won't.
Seek fluid intake.
Stop toying with me already and fight like a man. I do kind of have to retreat. It simply stands there, almost as if on guard. Holy, now there's two of them? Come on. Come on now. Just let me do what I need to do, and I will get out of your place. Come on.
The Aurora's drive core has reached critical state. Quantum detonation
Ah.
will occur within 2 hours.
Come on. Ooh. What are you? No. You can't get me up here, can you?
New blueprint acquired.
Ooh. Hello. What do you give me? Plasteel ingot.
New blueprint acquired.
A battery. An abandoned PDA.
Data.
What? I'll stay in here for safety while I drink up. And actually... Aha! Okay. We will listen to that. So... I see. I assume that we'll be able to build a Cyclops with all of that. As for the purple tablet, I'm not sure.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Anyways, we shall return. We shall return to the life pod and you know what? Can I still... I cannot get in, get out. Okay. We also got a little bit of water from that. And then some lantern fruit, which should do us good. Anyways, about the life pod. If we are to get there before dark, which is mostly not possible, well, who knows. If we do get there at dark, then we rest in the life pod. If we get there before, try to make a multi-purpose room. Try and sustain the fruits and the other items that we have. Just some stuff. We could dive right there, but I would prefer not to. That was a little bit of a steep cliff. Time to dive. Now just stay on the surface. And we'll glide all the way home. Home. I barely even know the definition of it anymore. Sure, it's only been, what, 3 days now? It's just not okay. Yeah, I'm not okay with going down there yet. We'll just stay on the surface. Besides, nothing could go wrong aside from a stalker attack, which, actually, assuming our health stays as it has, we might barely be able to survive one. How's our fruit doing? Not riding anytime soon. But yes, we will. Speaking of time, actually, we do have... And actually, that might be an eclipse. So, just to see if it's of the stories are true, we'll have a little bit of a watch session. But a multi-purpose room. This is longer than I remember them taking to build. And of course, who's not going to need a hatch?
Separate work and leisure spaces to maximize productivity. Treat this space as your home, but never forget that it is not.
Will do. Well, you know what? We would need an indoor grow bed. I got an outdoor. Whoa, hey, and just in time. Whoa. That is pretty cool. And it's still dark. You can just barely see it. And back today we are. And back to the island we're going. I wonder,
Survival. You have exceeded your weekly exercise quotient by 500%. Data indicates that swimming was your favorite activity.
is that so?
Be sure to vary your routine for uniform muscle development.
'Tis quite surprising. I would barely assume that the habitat base, whatever you want to call it, of course, varies. I would assume that that carries an indoor grow bed. Maybe it does, maybe it doesn't. In 2 days there will be an eclipse. How I know that? It's just a relative guess. And oh, no, you can't see it during the day. You can only see that one. Well, we're about to see it. I wonder if that one has an indoor grow bed, is the one that I was talking about. Even though there's No need to explain it to anybody, because as previously stated to myself before, I'm just all alone. There are two. How convenient. More walking time. Won't that be fun? And who doesn't love climbing? Am I right? Or am I right? There I go. Whoa! Hold up.
Emergency. A quantum detonation has occurred in the Aurora's drive core. The reactor will reach a supercritical state in T-minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6,
No, no, no,
5,
no, 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 no,
4,
no, 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 no,
2,
no, no, dude. Ah! Oh. Oh. God, the ears. Oh. Now we're hundreds of meters out. Ah, they're still ringing. It's gone. Everyone that could have possibly lived on there. Gone. Hey, buddy. Didn't get me that time, did you? Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. You know you wanna let go. Oh, oh. Guess we have to go around a bit further then. If we even can from this point. An entrance. To where, you may ask? I'm not willing to go exploring at this point. I'm hell-bent on going home. Come on. Get up there. Why do I hear cracking? Probably just the waves. Oh. Make down slowly. There you go. It's coming from that direction. But that does make sense. I'm not there to disturb it. Oh. Getting down is gonna be hell. Well, here we are. Nice disinfected water and an abandoned PDA. All fun and dandy. But now we have an indoor grow bed.
Integrating new PDA data.
And
Blueprint acquired.
our stuff should be okay when we get home. So that's plus. Now let's see if I can beat the sun. Say till noon. I wonder if I can get there before then. Dive. We do have 700 meters after all. Plus, I'm not too excited about it, but I can see the aurora up close now. It always does bore me, swimming. It always has. It was fun as a child, because there wasn't the factor of possibly dying, and the fact that you had to do it to survive. It was all for fun back then. The times we had together. I'm still going on about that. Either way, we're here. Completely forgot about the radio message.
This is Life Pod 6. I have a passenger
6.
on board. Coordinates attached. We've landed a kilometer from the crash site, but there's radiation in between us and the rendezvous. Request immediate assistance. 6 out.
Roger.
Signal coordinates corrupted. Approximate transmission origin recorded to date bank.
I really want to, but at this point, I can't. I'm too fatigued. I'm tired. It'll be too late for them. And it's all my fault. They would have died due to the explosion anyways if they were too close. Most likely, they were. Either way though, I need some rest.